Hey guys, happy Friday! Woo woo! So, today I had to put together this thing for taxes that I really didn't want to do this morning. And I didn't really have a reason that I didn't want to do it. I was just like, this is taking time. And I'm like, just wanting to sit. like, I need to get this done today. I gotta take my taxes to put our tax stuff to our CPA today, so we gotta get it done. And it was in the morning before Violet wakes up, and I was like, if I finish it now, I don't have to worry about it the rest of the day, unless our CPA tells us something's wrong or something. And so I pushed through it even though I didn't want to do it. And I was even telling Topher while I'm doing it, I don't want to do this. I'm doing it anyway. I really don't want to do this. And at the end of doing it, I was like, I'm so glad that's over and done. And so, man, it's always nice to be on the other side of, wow, yeah, I did that. And, I even think about it of how, schooling is. You start school, if you're going to college, you start, not elementary and high school, because you don't start and say, well, I only have 12 years to go, no. But college, when I started my bachelor's degree, I had, I think it was 2.5 years, and I was like, well, I mean, that's not that long. And so I started it, and then throughout it was really long. And then towards the end, oh man, it was so rough. But now I'm like, oh, that was fine. And even this, right now, I'm thinking this morning, I'm like, oh, it was fine. And I'm like, no, it wasn't. It was really hard at the time. And it wasn't even that hard of a thing. But as soon as I did it, I just had to show up at my desk and put the mouse in my hand and say, I gotta finish this before Violet wakes up so I don't have to think about it anymore. And it was awesome. And so I feel like I need to remember that during things that I'm doing. So and for some reason, and I've been listening to this 80/20 book lately, and for some reason it's really once you get to 80%, you're like, yeah, and then the last 20% is usually the hardest part. And I totally find that to be true. You think of even schooling, that last bit is so hard because you're like, oh, I'm so close, I'm almost done. And then even the last 20% of the last 20% is probably the hardest. That's probably the last 2 weeks. But yeah. Anyways, I told you guys, if you're thinking about doing something, or if you're in the process of doing something, thinking about quitting, I don't know, is it worth it? It's gonna be worth it. Keep going, keep pushing, think and sometimes even what I do with myself is I'll pretend I have so much longer to go. If it just feels so close that you're it's so close, I just pretend that I always do this every day, and I'll do this for the next year. Even if I've done 2 weeks, if I tell myself that, then it's a little easier. I don't know why, but yeah. Hope you guys are doing good, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.